Hello and welcome to episode 3 of A Chef at Large. Today I wanted to take a moment to thank you for watching and answer some of your email and letters. I have a few notable communications I would like to share with you just to let you know that I'm listening. Derek Colanduno from the Skepticality podcast suggests that I set up an actual video podcast feed. A what? Great idea, Derek, and I'm working on it. Hopefully we'll have one up by next week's show. Dr. Mabusa from Sweden said, "Hermbadiki durmbadiki do bork bork bork," which loosely translates to, "You sound like you're recording inside a tin can, and the recipe text is difficult to read. Please work on the sound text quality." Roger, Doctor. We're working on it as we speak, and hopefully this episodes will just get better and better. And a one normal abnormal from Wyoming asked in regards to the mortar and pestle from episode 1. He says, "Can I use the redneck equivalent, a hammer and a brick?" Why yes, Norm, you sure can, as long as the brick is bowl-shaped and the hammer is rounded. And our last letter comes from Marco Varinga of Hong Kong. Marco asked me why I didn't show any finished dishes in the first 2 episodes. Good point. Let's go into the kitchen now and look at a handful of recipes that you can make from the first 2 episode dishes, the pesto and the cheese. While these recipes are all canapes, I'm sure you'll see how many can become side dishes or even a main course. Let's go take a look. All of the following recipes can be made with the pesto from episode 1 and the cheese from episode 2. First we'll make deviled eggs. For this I have 2 whole eggs boiled and cut in half, 1 tablespoon of the pesto, 100 ml of the plain soft creamy cheese, and 50 ml mayonnaise. Boil your eggs 15 minutes to get perfectly set yellow yolks. First we'll remove the yolks from the whites and cream them with the pesto. Then add in the cheese and the mayonnaise. Once the mix is thick, smooth, and glossy filling, you can pipe it into the halved egg whites with either a pastry bag or by cutting one corner off of a plastic sandwich bag. Garnish with some cherry tomato and black olives, and it's ready to serve, or you can hold it for later. Next we'll stuff some mushroom caps. Remove the stems from the caps first, of course. I'll stuff half with pesto and about half a teaspoon per cap, and top that with shaved Parmesan. I highly recommend using Parmesan Reggiano. There is nothing quite as tasty. The remaining caps I'll pipe in some of the creamy chive cheese from episode 2. Once stuffed, they can be baked in a 175-degree centigrade oven for about 20 minutes when the caps will be fully cooked and the Parmesan browned. Now let's make some stuffed pasta shells. We'll need 100 grams creamy cheese, 1 whole egg, 70 ml pesto, 100 ml blanched spinach, salt and pepper to taste, and 12 to 18 parboiled shells. Blend the cheese with the pesto and egg, then add the spinach. Make sure you drain it well or your filling will become watery. Season the filling, then spoon it into your pasta shells. Place them in a baking dish and top them with tinned chopped tomatoes. Bake at 175 centigrade for about 40 minutes. Next we'll make some open-faced baked sandwiches. Slice some eggplant and quickly fry them in a hot olive oil just till they start to become tender and lightly brown. Slice some whole grain baguette, some tomato, and the semi-dried fresh cheese we made in episode 2. Spread the pesto on some of the baguette slices, then layer with tomato and fresh cheese. And you can also add some sliced anchovies on top of the cheese. I highly recommend it, but I'm not sure how much you like anchovies. Layer some tomato slices and the fried eggplant on some baguette slices, and top that with pesto cheese crumbles and shaved Parmesan. Pop these in a 175 centigrade oven for about 20 minutes until the Parmesan is brown and the bread is slightly crisp. Another simple canape is to pipe some of the fresh chive cheese into cornets of salami, smoked or cured salmon, or even Parma ham. Serve those cornets on top of some brown bread toast and they make delicious canapes or finger sandwiches. And there you have it, 7 delicious ways to use your old school pesto and homemade cheese. Thank you very much for watching. Music info and show notes can be seen on my blog. Enjoy your meal.